everyone, welcome to my studio. If you're new here, my name is Julie Mazzoni and I am a mosaic artist who is working on a big commission for a church. It is one of 3 mosaics that will be going around the sides of a fountain in a courtyard, and I have already completed the first one. So this is the second of 3, and the theme of the fountain is Moses. This one is Moses in the Nile River. Let me show you what I have left to do. I've been working on this for a little while, and last week I got all this background part put in, but did not finish the mountains over here and didn't even start the mountains over there. So I'm going to kick off this week by working on the mountains, and then I will get after the sky. One thing of note about these mountains is that it is the same glass that I used in the first mosaic, and that will tie the 2 together, having some of the same material. I had background mountains in the other one. It's a different scene, it's a different place, but same glass, just to tie the 2 together. That's it. Just wrapped up those mountains in the background, and now I am finally ready to tackle this big old sky. And look at all these beautiful blues that I have pulled. So the main blue that I'm using is this light sky blue with white in it. And then, as you can see in the design, and in this design up there, there is a bit of ombre in the sky where it starts out light and then it moves up and gets a little bit deeper blue. I will be adding some of this light blue opalescent, just a little bit, as well as this blue right here, which is a little bit deeper than the sky blue that I'll be using. And I'm also going to be adding some aqua, and that is going to help tie into the river color. So mostly it's going to be this blue, but these are going to be up towards the top. And because I'm starting at the top, this is the glass that I'm going to start with. And then I'm going to move down towards this. That's it. talk a little bit about my plan to go from lighter blue sort of at the horizon to deeper blue up above. It's all sky blue, but that ombre effect, and how I'm blending the colors. So first of all, on the very first row, I have this blue from Oceanside, and it is the top color of blue. It's blue mixed. So that is this one. And then I've got one that's slightly more teal. That's this one. And then I have one that's the solid baby blue, and that is that one. So this is sort of the darkest, that solid baby blue. So I won't be repeating that. It's only on the top line. So on this second line, I've mixed the other two, but that's it. And not quite finished with that. Now my plan is, on the next row down, I will be switching to this glass. Now these two are the same glass, but for some reason, this piece was much lighter than the first piece. So this one went up above. This is the same glass, but it's lighter, so it's gonna go at the next level down. And I'm not sure if I'll complete one whole row with this. I think with maybe a little bit of this mixed in. And then I will start sprinkling some of this in the next row, which will be the fourth row down. And after that, I will blend both of them until it's all this. So I just need to have a plan of how I'm going to be blending it. There's not a whole lot of space here to do that ombre. And it's not a huge range to go from this to this, but I don't want it to be abrupt. I want it to be blend. So I just have to plan that a little bit ahead. But I just love the process of putting this guy in. It's so quick to have this inventory of squares and then just lay them down, and it's just been wonderful. Plus, this is the last step, so it's really exciting. Anyway, I'm gonna get after it again. a little more than halfway, and I really like the ombre look. I've got the light off so there's no glare. Let me turn it back on. It looks pretty good. I'm going to keep going. It's only going to get a little bit lighter. The glass that I have left is all the same. There are some lighter parts and some more blue parts, so that will be the only variation coming in down here at the bottom. It's looking good so far. now that I'm done and I've put my last piece in, there's a piece that's bothering me. I'm going to show it to you. It is this piece right here. So I really tried with all my might to have the streaking on the water go horizontally as the water flows. But this was some weird part of the glass where the streaking went up and down, and I just don't like it. So I'm going to take this one out and put one in that's more like this, and that will be the last piece. I chipped the tip of this, so I'm going to replace this one as well. I'm just going to take this piece and trace around it to get the shape. And then know that I need to cut on the inside of that shape. Close. Here we go. That's so much better than this crazy swirly piece. I have to say, something that's really working for me now is this light blue with the reflection of these pieces in it in the water. Without the sky in, it looked a little bit odd, but now that the sky isn't, it makes perfect sense how it's a little bit darker over here and then it's lighter over there because the sky is reflecting. And I love the muted background. I think these flowers in the front look amazing. The water is very sparkly. I'm very excited. Now, it's Friday, early afternoon, and the next step is for me to cut this apart. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for it to set, let that thin set really set up over the weekend, get a good hold on that mesh before I cut it apart. And I'll start cutting it apart on Monday. That's it. That's putting it together. Thanks for watching. See you next time.